I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your bullish bit brought to you by CoinKite.com, bringing you the best hardware to secure your Bitcoin. The cold card queue, the tab signer, the block log, and plenty more goodies can be found over at CoinKite.com. Use code BTC Sessions for a nice discount at checkout.
The reason why I'm bullish is how there's so many mentions of Bitcoin that are coming from the world that is outside of Bitcoin. So mention of Bitcoin just everywhere and random places where you don't expect them to be there. And then they're right there. And then you're like, wow, this is where we are now. And now I'll go into a little bit details on this. And I don't know if anyone watched the series on Netflix called Beef. This came out a while ago. It kind of went viral and it became really popular, and a lot of people are talking about it. And in that TV series, Bitcoin price actually served an important plot twist of how Bitcoin price went down, and then the main character lost a lot of money and needed to go do something. Of course, it was kind of portrayed in that make a little bit negative light, and then it was during the bear market, so it was an accurate representation of the Bitcoin price at the time. But still, it served as a main plot twist of why it motivated people to do certain things that they probably wouldn't be doing otherwise. And then another example, even just this past month, sometimes when I tune into like tarot readers on YouTube and talk, mostly for positive intentions, because you cannot be giving off a really bad reading if you want subscribers in a way. So mostly for positive intentions sometimes. And even this past month, I've heard 3 different mainstream YouTuber who are tarot readers mentioned Bitcoin, and they seem to make a distinction between Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well. And this happened to 3 tarot readers that I tune into the past months, and they all of them have more than 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think this means something. And especially when we work in the space, and then when we're not expecting something, when we're just consuming content online, we're just walking around in the park, we're on the street, we don't expect to see a Bitcoin sign every single shop we pass by. We don't expect a TV series to actually talk about Bitcoin to the extent that we understand it. But I'm starting to see more and more mainstream content in general starting to make mentions of Bitcoin. I personally believe in merit exposure. I believe in merit exposure effects, and I think for most people, if they see something outside to an extent that they get familiar with it, then we're all humans. And then the emotional gravitation towards something that's familiar, it's always going to be there. And some people may say that, oh, that's like bullshit. You cannot just like something just because you see it enough. But personally, I think there's a grain of truth to that. And if more mainstream content or just random YouTubers, mainstream, talk about just different things, travel, food, talk about like tarot cards, then people are going to start getting curious. It's that simple. So this is why I'm bullish to see more and more Bitcoin mentions outside of our Bitcoin little bubble on Twitter and beyond.